Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans channel, here to give you a quick taste of Lonely Mountains Downhill, a pretty fun mountain biking game. So essentially how this game works is that you are this mountain biker and you're going down these different mountains, different trails, and different challenges all for you to do. You have your normal, you can pick your mountains here. I've unlocked the second one. You have customization here, which I haven't unlocked anything because I am not the best at this game. Got all your challenges, which also have the achievements here as well, which is pretty neat, and then your statistics and all that, and then you have your leaderboards and all that kind of fun stuff there. I think this game's pretty neat, and the amount of time I've spent with it, I would probably keep playing it. So the way this kind of works is, as you can see, that's like a really nice greeny mountain. This is a sort of a fall-esque mountain that I've unlocked here. So as you can also see that down below, there are trails, challenges, and resting places. I haven't found any resting places, but I have found two of the trails, and those are unlocked by doing certain challenges. And as you can see, they're kind of different paths down the mountain, but they all kind of end at that one finish point there. And each trail has different challenges in it. And like I said before, that's how you unlock stuff with the outfits, paint jobs, stuff like that. So in this one, I finished with 21 crashes or less, and I unlocked that new trail. If I had done better, I think I finished it in 3 minutes and 5 seconds. I would have gotten, if I had done it within 3 minutes, I would have gotten a new outfit. This one over here, same kind of idea. I would have gotten a new trail if it was 2 minutes or 30 seconds or less. I think I finished it exactly at 2:40.90, so it did not technically give me the paint job. But these I haven't seen yet, but they're probably all going to finish at the same finish line. We're going to go and check out this new mountain. So before you can even do challenges, they have you do the Explorer thing, which is essentially you get the free ride down the mountain. And as you can see, different bikes. So the way this controls is our right trigger is accelerate, left trigger is brake. And then there are two sort of like steering methods. The one I have is that the way I point always has me go that way. So if I'm pointing up, it goes up, right. It'll turn to go, and I kind of have to spin it if I want to kind of go to the, like if I'm facing left, I kind of have to kind of, like, it's hard to explain, but you'll get used to it very quickly. And of course I can sprint by holding A, and then if I hit B, I bail. And then off we go. And you kind of gotta not always go super fast because you'll just rocket off of the cliff, or you'll hit something. So down we go. I really like how this game sounds. It sounds like how I would think mountain biking would sound, with the tires and the birds. And so far I've enjoyed it, and I have not done terribly, but I'm not amazing. So here's an interesting thing. So if you're doing the time trial stuff, let's say I hit this checkpoint at 20 seconds. If I go past it and get down to here, and I'd like, let's say, mess up a turn, it's like, oh no, I can just hit B. So even if it's been 25 seconds, it resets it to 20 seconds. So that's how that kind of works. There we go. I really, really enjoy that they force you to do like an explorer kind of thing for the mountain. And of course, if I wanted to, I can kind of take shortcuts and stuff like that. But of course, I wouldn't have you wouldn't know those unless you have done the course a few times. And honestly, I have done the beginning of this course, and then I was like, hey, I want to make a video about this. I got to about this rock, and then I stopped under the rock, and then this is all new to me. For those curious about achievements, they're not showing, but they are working. I got one for hitting 3 rocks at one time. So I essentially just smashed into something and got an achievement. I vaguely recall there being an achievement for hitting a billion rocks in your entire play time. Not a billion, like a huge number, which I think is funny. One issue that I have is I keep forgetting that I can do this sprint thing and speed up. That's probably why I've missed some of these like race goals by a very close margin. But each one of these takes about yes, I totally lost my way there. Each one of these does not take super long. Which way do I go? Oh, the rocks, cool. I'll think the first maps looks like they could totally be done within 3 minutes each. We'll actually go and do one of them after this. Oh, and mountain biker dead. But yeah, going real fast and pulling a really hard turn always feels really cool. And the art style is pretty neat. Whee! And then there's something funny about just going super fast and rocketing off a cliff edge. Or sheer drop, whatever you want to call it. That was still funny. Here we go. But it doesn't feel as difficult as some of the Trials games. But again, I've only used that one kind of control stick method, so maybe one is harder than the other. I don't know. I think this control method is perfect. So you kind of roll the analog stick as you turn and move. It's really nice feeling. Oh, I almost did the exact same thing I did earlier. But I did notice the more I did a course, the faster I actually was able to complete it. Ow! That actually sounded painful. So let's say I finish this and I unlock another trail. I'd actually get, like, the trail would be different looking, like a different part of the mountain. But I'm guessing the last section of it would be like the same when you get back to your base camp. I don't know what the resting spots are. Those sound like maybe it's just some place you kind of stop at. I'm wondering if Freerider just lets you kind of go anywhere. I think, oh boy. I think one of the paths on the other mountain, I actually got to go over a path I had gone before. Like the first path was you going like down something, and the other one actually led you over a like jump over it, and that was kind of neat seeing where I had been. Like I said before, I really do forget to hit the A button. I have never been mountain biking. I have done mountain rock wall climbing, and I have climbed up mountains. I also climbed up a really big hill in Montana once and fell down it and landed on a cactus, and it sucked. We were like, that's why you wear jeans out there, because it protects you. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wear sweat clothes. Thunk. Ow. There we go. And for jumps like that, it's never hard to judge, like, hey, if you're too far forward or backwards, it's like specifically made if you kind of stay on this path, you are fine. You do go faster on the path. If you're on the grass, you kind of slow down. Or at least from what I can see, I've seen. Yeah, I made it across the Death Bridge. Indiana Jones didn't try to throw me down there. Oh gosh. I have had those moments where I feel like I am totally out of control, but still somehow stay in control, and it feels really cool. I keep doing the exact same thing. This course feels a lot longer than the other ones. But I'll show you the other, at least the start of another course before I wrap this up. Oh, this does feel really long. The other ones didn't. Maybe it's just because it's my first go through and I'll probably get better. And I'm talking. Talking and playing video games is very hard. Here's my camp. Oh, I almost slammed into the thing. So now I've unlocked the ability to do the challenges. Oh, there's an achievement for you. I jumped 15 meters. Neat. So what are the actual... Oops. I want to actually see those. Wow. So if I do it in... So if I get a... do it in 3 minutes and 20 seconds or less, I can get a bike part. Or 23 crashes or fewer, I can unlock a new trail. Luckily, so far, it looks like the first, or at least for the first two I've played, the next trail is Crash's base, and then the mountain would be Crash's base. Let's go ahead and do this one, and we'll quickly do the Explorer so you can see it quick. A very good tutorial. And as you can see, much more green. I've done this one a few times. Oh, well, yeah. Well, you get the idea. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you very much for watching. This was Lonely Mountains Downhill. I think it's pretty neat. I would suggest it. Even if you're not super into mountain biking and stuff like that, this is pretty enjoyable. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.